Well, this long day of baseball has finally come to an end. Over 12 hours of action today. Well, the Phillies clinched their trip to the NLCS, like I mentioned earlier, by beating the Braves 8-3. Travis d'Arnaud, Matt Olson, and Arcia had homers today. Charlie Morton took the loss. For the Phillies, Bryce Harper hit a home run, his second of the series. Brandon Marsh hit a home run, the former Angel. And Rhys Hoskins also drove in a run, and so did JT Realmuto with that inside the Parker. Noah Syndergaard pitched well, got a no decision. But yes, the Philadelphia Phillies are moving on to the NLCS for the first time since 2010. And the Houston Astros win the American League Division Series 1-0 in a marathon that took 18 innings over the Seattle Mariners. And it was a pitcher's duel. It was scoreless. Lance McCullers started with Houston, but Luis Garcia got the win in relief, and Jeremy Pena hit the only home run, hit the home run, and it was the only run of the game. And yeah, the Mariners really blew it, but Houston's moving on. And the Cleveland Guardians came from behind, scoring 3 runs in the bottom of the ninth, beating the Yankees 6-5. As Oscar Gonzalez gets the game-winning 2-run single in the bottom of the ninth, and of course, for the Yankees, Aaron Judge hit a 2-run homer to break out of a slump. Harrison Bader also homered, and so did Oswaldo Cabrera. And Clark Schmidt, of course, was the hard luck loser in that game. And now the Yankees are on the brink of elimination. And unfortunately, the Dodgers party came crashing down as the Padres beat the Dodgers 5-3. And Tyler Anderson pitched 5 innings of shutout ball. Chris Martin pitched the scoreless 6th. But the Dodger bullpen fell apart in the 7th inning. But Evan Phillips struck out the side in the 8th inning, and that was really the blow. And Freddie Freeman had a 2-run double, and Will Smith had a sacrifice fly. And for the Padres, Juan Soto had an RBI single. So did Kim Ha-sung, and Jake Cronenworth drove in a couple, and Austin Nola did. Joe Musgrove was lights out with 6 innings, 2 earned runs, 8 strikeouts, and Tim Hill got the win in relief, and Josh Hader got his 3rd straight save. And yes, the Padres, small market teams, I think, are getting it done. And yeah, so it was a tough pill to swallow for the Dodgers this year. And don't sweat it. We'll be ready for next year, hopefully, and we'll have a lot of changes in the offseason. And I always talk about baseball year-round. Of course, changes always happen. And who knows if Kershaw's going to be back? Who knows if JT's going to be back? Who knows if Trey Turner's coming back, or et cetera? I mean, we were supposed to win for Vin, but I think the Padres want to win for Gwynn. I'm talking about Tony Gwynn. And for Jerry Coleman and Ted Leitner and all those other Padres like Ken Caminiti, you know. And, of course, San Diego, of course, just played better. And their bullpen was lights out in this series. And that's why they beat the Mets, too. I mean, both the Mets and Dodgers, you know, had the 2 highest payrolls. And the Mets and Dodgers just failed to capitalize. And so did the Braves, you know, the defending champions. And Albert Pujols retiring, and Yachty retiring. And, you know, it's strange things happen. You know, but you know what? It ain't the end of the world. I mean, I'm happy the way the Dodgers played during the regular season, but the Padres maybe wanted it more. I think the little brother beat up the big brother. And unfortunately, USC lost today too, but UCLA had a bye. But yeah, we got Rams football tomorrow against the Panthers, and we only have 1 division series game tomorrow, which will be the Cleveland Guardians against the Yankees. And I would like for the Yankees to force a Game 5, but too many upsets, too many Cinderella teams, and too many parties or surprise parties. And I mean, I mean, we had a dream season that just fell apart at the end, and maybe the Padres should win for Gwynn, and maybe the Phillies could win for Harry Callis, and of course, maybe Houston can win for Milo Hamilton, and the list goes on and on. But it's going to be a long offseason for the Dodgers and the Braves. Yep, the two powerhouse NL teams got knocked out today. Chances of a 3 straight rematch have come and gone. So it will be the Padres and the Phillies in the NLCS. I'll give you more of a recap when that time comes. Meanwhile, have a good night. I will catch you all later. Peace out.